Hello everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am so excited to share today's video with you guys because it is a project that we have been chipping away at for the last couple weeks. We haven't been posting much. Honestly, seasonal depression is very real and we thrive during the warmer months when we can be outside working on projects, but that's obviously not the case right now. So we are tackling small indoor projects to get us through the winter. So I hope this video can help you if you're in the same boat or feeling drained physically and creatively during the colder months. I hope that this helps you chip away at your small projects and make your space feel more comfortable. First step was heading to Home Depot to pick up the supplies. Similar to the entryway in our last video, we are using MDF because it's what the store had in stock. We love pine and we would have used pine for this. It's an alternative to the project, but this is a little bit cheaper and it works just fine. The baseboard was removed, which we will be adding back on at a later date, so you won't see it in this video, but we're gonna add it back on so it's consistent throughout the rest of the house. And then a combination of brad nails and adhesive was used to fasten the pieces directly to the wall. And I did see a few comments from you guys in our previous video that were confused as to why we fasten the boards with an adhesive. And the reason for that is because every stud doesn't line up with each board, so otherwise we would be nailing directly into drywall. Andrew used his laser level. We actually have a similar one linked on our Amazon storefront. If you guys are in the market for a laser level, we highly recommend them. And measured and cut each board and then numbered each one on the back so he would be able to track the location of each board on the wall. I shared this project in two parts on our socials and I asked you guys for input as to what we should do for the upper part of the wall, whether it be a darker paint color or a fun wallpaper. And as usual, we received so much great insight from you guys, so thank you for that. I do love the idea of doing a wallpaper, but this hallway leads into the rest of the main living area, our living room and things like that, which we're not ready to tackle yet. So when we do, I'm sure you'll see it in a video, but hang on to those ideas and we will come back to it. I want to thank you guys for always sharing your feedback with us and contributing to our renovations. It's so special to us that you guys, take an interest in these sort of things and that we can kind of work on them all together. So thank you for that. We filled all the nail holes and cuts with spackling to make the wainscoting appear more seamless, and then Andrew applied caulking to all the seams. We then got down to painting. We went with the same paint color we used on the accent wall at the front door because it attaches to the hallway, so we wanted it to look like a seamless transition. This door at the end of our hallway leads to the garage. We actually have a home tour on our page from this past December, so some of you might have seen that video and already knew that. We decided to paint it a really pretty blue color. Andrew picked the color and is so obsessed with it that he's been trying to paint everything in our house this color, and rightfully so. It is gorgeous and it's actually Seiko's color of the year. I opted to do a gallery wall down this hall using a collection of thrifted artwork, not only because it was a cost-effective option and we're trying to keep the cost of this project low, but because I love the color and textures they add to an otherwise simple wall. Lately, I have been so obsessed with thrifting and antique shopping. It's all I want to do, and I love the idea of filling our home with pieces that we picked out, especially for each space versus, impulse buying from big box brands that everyone else already has. I've always loved thrifting, but I've struggled to incorporate items into our existing decor. But lately I've been striving and I've been finding a balance, and I feel so good about this transition. And even with it just being the start of the new year, going off that is adding beams to the ceiling. We love the character and warmth that they add to a space. So Andrew used leftover red oak ply that he had from building his mom her Christmas gift. And we actually have a short coming out about the beams specifically, where Andrew will go into more detail about them there. I was in a toss-up with the original hallway lights as to whether we should keep them or replace them. I'll be honest, I've never liked them, but my love for antiques has encouraged me to keep them and give them a good chance and a clean. They had never been clean, don't judge us, because they add character, and they were actually picked out by the original owner who built this house for the hallway. So I think you're gonna love how they look once you see them in the space finished off. I know a lot of you on Instagram didn't like them, but just give them a chance. And then once the beams were built, I taped them off and then stained them using Minwax stain in the color Early American. The final step to this project was adding a runner. This one is by Leloy. It is the longest runner I could find at 12 feet, and I love the colors and how it pulls in all the colors of the hallway together. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. In total, this project cost us around $800, and we were able to reuse materials we already had or shop secondhand for other materials. I am so excited about it and how homey this hallway now feels, and I can't wait to share more projects with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video.